Two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Vegas. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
If I end up bad, I end up soft type. What? Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more what out.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second down, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Second down at the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throw here down the field. It was ball incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tino now on first and 10. That is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second down, Smith. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of
a big play there for the Raiders. 52 yards.
Vegas.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap to bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Jacoby Myers was the intended target.
It's now 3rd,
And it's going to be 3rd down. Gino to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And now it's 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, right, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down, 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's going to air this one out. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Las Vegas.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. Boy, did he ever.
Here's Carlson now. He'll pick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Again, working deep downfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Prescott lets it go downfield for Ferguson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, they snap it to Dak. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
A run. Gentry. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Deron Bland with the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Smith. Short throw that's pulled in by Mayer. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
3rd and 7.
Now, Gino. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Over the top, he's got it. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Prescott now. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Play fake. Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up his 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the net.
And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Cowboys are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, Smith. This one intercepted. Picked off by Israel McCollum.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Cowboys.
Funny.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is so far here in the first half.
The kicker on.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, here we go. 13 next, 13 next.
Left side to Tucker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A first down throw for Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That is Max Crosby in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that's Tolbert. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. And the offense will let them burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Dak to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to second and 10.
Try again. It's second and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get
Running up in there.
the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go in that one.
Why they ain't burning so much?
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here's Gino. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
So start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's a constant field from the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
The throw is Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Now Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
There we go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Raiders 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick
So
off.
now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
pretty clear. The main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Vegas.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
From the gun, it's Gino. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll be forced out right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
On 2nd down, Smith. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Dante Horton. Touchdown Raiders. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here we go with Genty. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Yeah, they say it's going to be a video check. They say we could have came out there, though. They can be a video check. They say we could have came out there, though.
Yeah, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A run, it's Sanders. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, 47.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with a minute 50 left in the game. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. No guys there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Dak. Forced out to his right.
Oh!
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnay Holmes. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, 1, maintain possession of the ball, and number 2, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let them take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. On 2nd and long. Now Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here we go. This is fourth down. Back to throw is Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. Take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. We both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first two picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth, and now after this fifth, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.
This offense didn't do nothing. I threw 2 pick sixes. That's what happened. How did it end?